Hi, my name is Ander and welcome to another edition of CMS Forex News. Today is Tuesday, May 27, 2008. New Zealand's business confidence improved in May to negative 49.7, which still means almost 50% of respondents are expecting business conditions to deteriorate over the coming year. Meanwhile, inflation is expected to increase to 2.9% 2 years from now, a rise from 2.7% in the March quarter. The New Zealand dollar-yen pair rose today, as higher inflation in New Zealand means the central bank will have to keep its official cash rate at 8.25% for longer. Asian stocks performed well overnight, which helped boost risk appetite for carry trade. From its low yesterday, the pair is up more than 100 pips. In Germany, the final version of GDP for the first quarter showed growth of 1.5% for the quarter, matching preliminary estimates. The fourth quarter saw GDP grow 0.3%. The gain in the first quarter was led by higher construction as a result of a mild winter and increased spending on machinery and also factory equipment. A second release showed German consumer confidence decreasing. The GfK index fell to 4.9% as higher inflation weighs on sentiment. The euro-dollar pair slipped following the release and continued falling as oil eased off its torrent price from last week and fell down to the $130 level. The pair hit resistance at 1.5817, then fell more than 100 pips, finding support at 1.57. The Swiss trade surplus widened in April to 1.566 billion Swiss francs, beating expectations of a decline. In a second release, the UBS consumption indicator eased to 2.179 for April, which is still significantly above its long-term moving average. The Swiss franc was trading weaker against the dollar as today's trading saw a rebound in carry trade sentiment and a return to dollar strength. Last week saw the dollar-franc pair fall 330 pips from its weekly high, and today's action may suggest a correction to the downward trend. In the U.S., housing prices continued their drop in March, according to the Standard & Poor's Home Price Index. The 20-city composite fell 14.4%, while the 10-day composite was down 15.3%. New home sales showed a 3.3% increase for the month of April, though the number corresponds to a downwardly revised March figure. The annual pace of new home sales for April was 526K, up from 509K in March. The revised figure for March was the lowest in 17 years. The Consumer Board's measure of consumer confidence fell for the fifth straight month, with both present and expectation indices declining. The index is at a 16-year low. Higher inflation expectations and weakening job conditions are pressuring consumers' moods. In a fourth and final release from the U.S., the Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index declined to -3, surprising forecasts on the downside. The outlook for the coming months improved, however. The dollar gained on the pound as resistance neared 1.9850, held for the third time in 4 sessions. The pair fell more than 100 pips, finding support at 1.9720. The dollar-yen pair rose 100 pips to set a high at 104.3, which matched the high from last Thursday. The yen was lower as a result of increased risk appetite. U.S. stocks started stronger, but retreated despite lower oil prices. Nevertheless, the dollar maintained most of its gains as of 1 p.m. The U.S. dollar-Canadian dollar pair continued rising higher for a 4th straight session, though today's trading was quite choppy. May has seen a strong move down for the pair as it dropped from 1.02 to 0.9850. Today's action puts the pair about 100 pips higher than its low on Wednesday. Tonight, Australia will release its WMI index and quarterly results of construction work done. Overnight, Germany releases import prices and the Eurozone will post its current account. Tomorrow, the U.S. will review orders for durable goods, which are expected to decline further for April. Tomorrow's session will also feature an advanced release of German Consumer Price Index. That wraps up the day in Forex News. Join us again tomorrow right here at cmsfx.com.